So we always have a nice little dynamic warm-up before we get into the weights. So Joe's doing some bend and reach, some windmills. We're gonna hit some groiners, and then we're gonna do this custom workout for you guys for the Buns and Guns challenge. So Jojo, she's gonna probably win the buns, but that's okay. We'll see.
We'll see.
That's it, Joe. Keep her going. Let's go. A nice little groiner action. Now, I like all these dynamic moves. They kind of warm you up, get you rocking and rolling, ready to move through a full range of your motion. So Jojo knows the routine, so I just let her go, and she just rocks and rolls on through these. Well, nice job, Joe. So remember to get your pigeon. We'll probably put you up higher on the pigeon on the next one. Okay, there we go, sit in the back. So just gonna do a couple cycles of these, and then we're gonna move over to the mats. All right, so now we've got Joe doing a little glute bridge march. The goal is to keep the hips up and drive one knee up, and then set it gently back down. You don't wanna see the hips drop and fall. So you notice Joe's nice and level here, and she's doing a great job at holding position. This is great core control, great on the low back. How's your glutes feel?
They feel activated.
They feel very activated right now. So activated is the least statement you should say. Good, nice, that's it, Joe. Make sure those heels stay down on there, and we're good to go. Do about 20 of these, and then we'll wash, rinse, repeat for 3 cycles. Yeah, we're going, here we go. So we got Joe on a little banded squat. We got a band a little bit higher than the knees. We're really trying to activate the medial glutes. All right, here we go, Joe. Touch the ball, blast them out. 10 to 12 reps. Let's go. Blast. Bam. Really nice. Now this is a really good method for really getting into the medial glutes here. It's already improved Jojo's squat form quite a bit. So now I'm using a ball as a depth gauge. You don't have to use a ball if you don't want to, but I like this because it keeps depth constant. Really gets good stimulation out of the glutes, hamstrings, and quads. So after this, we're gonna move over and hit some stiff-legged deads. Those will be our 2 big exercises for mass building, and also shredding those legs in. All right, here Jojo goes on her stiff-legged deads. Now notice, throwing the hips way back, snapping them up. Get a good little squeeze out of the hamstrings and the glutes up at the top. Standing tall. Got a shoulder rolled way back here, nice and tight. Good, nice, Joe. So we're going about the same rep range, about 10 to 12. We're gonna pyramid up in weight as we go. About 4 sets through, guys, 4 sets through. So custom workout, here we go. Bam. Nice.
You have to remind me how to do this because I'm gonna break
Okay, so we're doing glute thrusts, guys. So you're gonna sit down here. Okay. Legs underneath the barbell. There we go. We're gonna roll it all the way up into the crease of the hips. Okay, we're gonna bend the knees up really uncomfortable like.
Yeah, it is uncomfortable.
Yeah, there you go. Now remember, you're gonna rock back to your shoulders and drive the hips up. Hold the bar in place, okay? There we go, good. We do a little bit more knee bend in here. We need to come in more. There we go, good. Okay, so all the way up, all the way down. There we go, good, nice. Big squeeze, dry. Good, that's it. So now, we got Jojo doing a little glute thrust. This is one of her most hated exercises ever, but it's really great stimulus for the glutes. So now, as you can see, she's doing a really good job. She's rocking back onto her shoulders, bringing her head down with her. She's giving those glutes a really solid squeeze there at the top. So she's gonna do about 12, maybe even 15 of these bad boys with a lightweight, and then we're gonna add some load in it on the progressive set. So now all you need for this is a little elevated box, probably a yoga pad back there, a barbell. Make sure you use a cushy pad on this one because you want it kind of in the crease of the hips. It's really painful if you just go with a barbell. So don't do that, it's not fun. Good, nice job, Joe. All right, so now we got Joe doing a little single-legged cable deadlift here. So we're using the hips one-sided, okay, moving at the hip joint, snapping the hips up, giving the hamstrings a good little stretch. Trying to keep the arms nice and stable, nice and long, shoulder blades back. And this one really gets into that upper connection of the hamstring. So think like a regular stiff-legged is going to target more of the lower half, or you're going to feel it more in the lower half. This is really getting up high into the glute. Plus you're getting a lot of gluteal activation as you go up and down. This leg is getting a whole bunch of work both in the knee, ankle, and hip. So all of those stabilizers getting utilized, and at the same time, really targeting the glutes. So, all right, guys. So, and what good leg workout would be complete without some abs? So,
Yeah.
Joe's doing some hanging knee raises, getting a nice even knee drive up to the elbows. Now, the goal in this one is actually to curl the spine up, so it's a good release for the back. We did a lot of heavy loaded movements on the back. We'll also really tackle those abs nice and hard. So, rep range somewhere between 10 and 20, depending on your strength level. Knock these out. You gotta have a nice solid core to do a lot of leg exercises. So, all right. So, gotta target those hamstrings and glutes a little more. So we're having Joe do a little physio ball curl. Notice she's driving her hips up as she comes in, giving her a good little squeeze, extending all the way out. She's keeping her back off the ground. So this is great form here. Really nice. Excellent work, Joe. Yeah. Working those hamstrings nice and hard, getting that glute activation at the top. Good, nice.
With the leg still on it though, right?
Yeah, leave the leg up there. Good, nice. That's it. So we got Jojo on a little high step up here. We've got her nice little 20-pound weight vest, so she doesn't have to hold on to any weight, so she can really focus on driving that knee up. We're gonna do about 15 to 20 reps on this high step up. There we go. Good, nice, Joe. That's it. So now, very key point. Keep your leg on the box, okay? It doesn't do any good stepping off the box each time. That way you can drive and repeat drive up there to really get into the glutes and the hamstrings. Okay? Make sure the foot's all the way on the box. Big drive. Drive out there like you're gonna jump off the box. There we go. Nice job, Joe. That's it. Power through. Good, nice. Good, nice. Big drive. Big drive. Go. Good. Excellent work. That's it. That 20-pound weight vest won't feel like a lot when you start, but it will definitely toward the end of these sets of 15 to 20 reps.
It does.
Good, nice. That's it, Joe. Looking good, nice and solid. Taking care of business here. Good, nice. Next one we're gonna do is gonna be a little floor slider jackknife, and it's gonna be awesome. Good, nice.
Off a little bit. You don't see anything, do you?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
That's it. Nice. Big drive, big drive. So now, we kept the weight jacket on just for speed of use. Doing a little jackknife with these floor sliders. Good, nice. Both feet, same time, driving the knees up hard, right to the chest. Getting a good solid flexion in with the abs and the knees at the same time. Nice, good. One set to failure. There you go, Joe. Nice. That's it. That's it. Stay nice and low. Drive out there against the band. So here we got Joe doing a little side shuffle. We're going for time, so we're going about 30 seconds total. 15 seconds one side, 15 seconds the other time. We're gonna cycle the time up as she gets going. Good, nice. That's it, Joe. Boom, blast it. Now, this exercise requires a nice springy band, so you can use it with a band around the ankles too. So just short little hops from side to side. Don't cross the feet. All right, and then we're gonna finish with a little incline sit-up. Got a little extra weight to Jojo with a little dumbbell going straight up overhead. Giving those abs a good little squeeze. Be careful on the back on this one. Only come as low as you can handle for the low back. A lot of reps. Burn them up. 20, 30, 50. Sky's the limit. A lot of core in there. Good. Nice, Joe. That's it. Almost there. Woo!